I did not watch the inauguration. I especially did not watch his speech live. The reason why I say that is because I didn't want my TV in my area, in my data, in my bandwidth to be a part of Donald Trump's fantasy that he had the largest TV viewing in the history of the world. I'm not going to give my TVs to him, but I did watch the rerun of it on YouTube. And here is what I thought I saw.
The golden age of America begins right now.
And so it is with a heavy heart that I must assume the throne.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place.
Mufasa and Simba are gone, which means I am your king.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed.
But I must admit, I cannot bear this burden alone. And I will need some help to ensure the safety of the pride. And so, from the ashes of this tragedy, we shall welcome the dawning of a new era, a great and glorious future.
Okay, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's break down some of the things that he said.
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border. All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Immigrants, start packing. Not just the criminals. He's talking about all of you.
Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices.
A promise he won't and cannot keep because he started the inflation and he's going to trigger more when he give more tax breaks to the rich.
The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
You see what I'm talking about? He said massive overspending when he spent $8 trillion in 4 years. And the energy crisis came when COVID hit and people stopped buying oil and he raised prices for the Saudis in OPEC.
With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
I would call that a lie, but not really, because he's not going to get rid of that mandate. One reason being is because Elon Musk and the EV, who is the EV king, is not going to let him do that. He's going to keep the mandate because Elon Musk wants to sell more Teslas. So we'll see.
Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
And he still does not know what a tariff is. It's a tax on imports that the company pays, and the company is going to add that tax to the product so you can pay it, which will raise prices, the same prices he just promised to get down. Damn.
We are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury.
The External Revenue Service is another paid government entity. He's going to increase the size of government, just like George Bush did with the Department of Homeland Security. He just created a whole new federal bureaucracy.
My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
He will create another federal bureaucracy and increase the size of government.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Anything that is not white and male will be considered DEI, and you cannot get the job.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Hey, all the gays, you can go with the illegals.
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
A vaccine that he brags about creating in 9 months when normally vaccine takes years to be processed. He is going to let those people back in and give them back pay. The back pay, I doubt will happen.
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
That is not the mission. The mission is to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. What you just said was, if we label you an enemy, we have to go offensively against you.
A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
That was a declaration of war against Panama.
And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
What that means is, hey, Elon, if I'm successful in getting rid of that EV mandate, don't worry, because I'm going to make you a trillionaire when I fund all your missions to Mars. You see what I'm talking about? See how happy Elon was? And how can I be so good at interpreting everything Trump just said in those little clips? I want you to take a look at this picture. This is Donald Trump taking in the oath of office. What is wrong with this picture? I will give you a few seconds. No, I won't. Psych. Look at where his hand is. It is not on the Bible. Donald Trump just put his hand behind his back and crossed his fingers. He's lying to all of you guys. What do you think?